So in today's video I'm going to be discussing how to use query to enter data, modify it, delete and search for data. So what we have here is our question set number 19. So basically it's a continuation from the data which we have in question set number 17 in one of our previous videos. So our first question is, two new students have been admitted to grade 11 of this school. Their details are listed in the table below. Enter the information in the student table. Alright, so let's answer this question in our HDSQL. As you can see, we are in a student table here. So now we have to make sure that we insert two new students. So we have 8 here, so we need to insert 2 more. So I'm going to write insert into student. So basically the columns which are going to fill: the index number, first name, last name, what else, gender, contact number, class ID, so class underscore class ID. Alright, so that is what we are going to fill into, and the values which we're going to set in. So student underscore 009, the name is Amandi, then the next surname, last name is Vipul Singha. Alright, the gender is female, the contact number 075 4075 865 215, and the class ID is going to be 1 because the class is 11A. Alright, so all we need to do is basically copy this bit again, and then we paste it, and we are going to write for our student number 10 010. The name is Natasha. Natasha Vimala Singh. Alright, the gender is female. Okay, the contact number 0754865 215 is what is given in the question, and the class ID will be 2 because 11B is 2 in a student in a class table. So I'm going to run this. Small error here. Okay, so this should be a comma. Alright, now we're going to click and we go to our student table and we're going to refresh this, and our new values have entered here. So let's move on to our next question. Our second question, index numbers stu underscore 004, student's last name should be changed to Moses. Write the relevant SQL query. Alright, so let's answer this in our HDSQL. So in this question we had to change the student's name, last name to Moses. So we are going to write in an update query for this. So update student, basically the table, set the column and the value. So basically Moses, where student dot index number is equal to stu underscore 004. So I'm going to run this. Okay, so this is the name now, it has changed to Amanda Moses. Alright, so we'll be moving on to our next question. Our third question, Natasha Vimalasena, student's contact number should be changed to 077-150-4466. Write the relevant SQL query. So let's write the query for this in our Heidi SQL. So in this question we have to update a contact number. So the column which we are going to change is the contact number. So update student, set contact number 077-150-4466. Alright, and the condition where first name is equal to Natasha and the last name is equal to Vimalasena. Alright, so let's execute this. So when you go to a table, the numbers, this number should change as soon as we refresh it. So this number has changed. So that is it for this question. Let's move on to our next question. Question number 4. Natasha Vimalasena transferred schools before the first term examination. Therefore, remove the information about this student from the student table. So let's write the query for this in our Heidi SQL. So our fourth question says that Natasha Vimalasena has left school. So we need to delete this student. So we are going to write delete from student to show which table we are deleting from. And in this, the whole data entry or this whole row will be deleted. So where the first name is Natasha and last name is equal to Vimalasena. Alright, so let's run this query. Let's go to our data table. So this is our student number 10 and that has been now deleted. So that is it for this question. Let's move on to our next question. Question number 5. Find out the details of all the students in the school. So let's write the relevant SQL query for this in our Heidi SQL program. So our fifth question is to find all the student data. So we can just write in select all from student. Alright, so basically a search query and we execute it. And so now we have all the data relevant to all the students. So basically that is it for this question. We will move on to our sixth question. Question number 6. Find the marks of mathematics subject of all the students in the first term. So let's write our relevant SQL query in MySQL. So basically in this question we need to find the mark. So select student exam mark record .mark. What we need to do here is find the mathematics marks of the students in the first term. So we are going to find all these marks from student exam mark record table, mark record inner join subject on student exam mark record dot subject underscore subject id is equal to subject dot subject id, and again we are going to join in our term table. So exam underscore term on student exam mark record dot exam term underscore term id. So that is going to be linked to our table exam term dot and the column term id, and our condition where the subject, so basically we're taking the subject name column where its value is mathematics. Alright, and exam term dot term name, where it is the first term. Alright, so we are going to execute this query, and so we have the marks here. So basically that is the answer for our sixth question. Let's move on to our next question. Question number 7. Find all the marks obtained by all the students in the first term in the Sinhala language and literature subject. So let's write the relevant SQL query for this. So for our seventh question, we'll be using subqueries. So basically we are going to use subqueries to answer this question. So we need to find the mark, basically where it is the same term, first term, but the subject is Sinhala language and literature. So select student mark record dot mark from student exam mark record where student exam mark record dot subject underscore subject id in. So our subquery, so we are selecting the subject id from our subject table, from subject where subject name is equal to Sinhala language and literature. Alright, then we close our subquery. Then our next subquery, again in student exam mark record dot, so we are taking the exam term id here, so exam term underscore term id in, select exam term dot term underscore id from exam term dot term id. So basically, sorry, this is the table, so it's from exam term. Alright, so here we are going to search it where our exam term name, basically the first term is our term name, so we type that in there, first term. Alright, so what we had were the marks for our previous question. Now I'm going to run this and see this change. So basically I can just change this as Sinhala marks first term. Alright, so that's the column name, student exam mark. Okay, so we have the values displaying here. So this is the answer for this question. Let's move on to our next question. Our final question, question number 8. Amandi Vijayasinghe entered another school from this school before the first term examination due to receiving a scholarship. Therefore, remove the information on this student from the student table. So let's write our relevant SQL query for this in our Heidi SQL program. So here we have a delete query. So we have to delete from a student where, so basically we are deleting the student where the student name, first name is equal to Amandi because she is leaving school, and last name, last underscore name is equal to Vijay Singh. Alright, so we are going to execute this query. As you can see, we have the name here. I'm going to execute this and then refresh the table, and now that value has disappeared. So basically that is it, and that is how we delete value from our table. So this is it for this video, where we use our queries to search, update, insert and delete data. So thank you for watching.